Aurelio Tolentino was a Filipino writer, a poet, a journalist. Just like all the other writers in the history of the Philippines, Aurelio's life is a story of bravery. He had shown his passion for the country's independence through the plays, news articles, and poems he had written. Who is some people might have heard of his name already, but who is Aurelio Tolentino? The biography of Aurelio Tolentino is an awe-inspiring one. He was born on October 15, 1869 in Guagua, Pampanga. His parents were Leonardo Tolentino and Petrona Valenzuela. He began his studies at the age of 5 under a private tutor and continued them at the Escuela de la Trinidad of Angelo Jimenez in Malolo, Bulacan. Later in his life, Tolentino moved to Tondo, Manila, where he met Andres Bonifacio, who is one of the founders of KKK. In August 1892, shortly after Andres Bonifacio founded the kataas-taasang kagalang-galangang nakatipunan ng mga anak ng bayan, Tolentino joined and became a member of the Supreme Council. Here are some of Aurelio Tolentino's work: Lagrimas Malayas, or a tragedy in 3 acts; Sinukuan, a fantastic melodrama in 3 acts; Filipinas and España, a drama in 3 acts; Sinagtalang, ang 1-act zarzuela; Kamban, ang 1-act zarzuela; Puñal de Muerto, a lyrical drama in 3 acts. Tolentino also wrote dramas. His famous work, Kahapon, Ngayon at Bukas, was a symbolic attack on the American colonization. Due to his masterpieces, Aurelio Tolentino received various awards and recognitions. The Little Theater of the Cultural Center of the Philippines was named after him. Tolentino died on July 5, 1915 in Manila. He was buried in the city's North Cemetery. His remains were transferred to his hometown in Guagua in 1921, where it is interred under a commemorative monument. Aurelio Tolentino indeed plays a huge part not only in the Philippine literature, but also in the country's freedom and independence. We hope that the younger generation would make him their inspiration when it comes to being patriotic.
Ang Kahapon, Ngayon at Bukas ni Aurelio Tolentino ay isang makabayang dulat na isinulat noong panahon ng pananakop ng mga Amerikano sa Pilipinas. Ang dula ay isang alegorya na nagpapakita ng pagkikibaka ng mga Pilipino para sa kalayaan mula sa mga dayuhang mananakop. Ang unang yugto ay nagpapakita ng nakaraan sa pamamagitan ng mga tauhan na kumakatawan sa mga sinaunang Pilipino. Ang pangunahing tauhan dito ay si Tagailog, na kumakatawan sa mga Pilipinong ipinaglaban ang kanilang lupain mula sa mga mananakop. Si Tagailog ay ipinakikitang lumalaban laban sa mga mananakop na Kastila, ngunit sa huli ay natalo at napilitang sumuko. Ang ikalawang yugto ay naglalarawan ng kasalukuyan. Ang mga tauhan dito ay kinakatawan ng mga Pilipinong sumasailalim sa pananakop ng mga Amerikano. Si Juan de la Cruz, na kumakatawan sa mga karaniwang Pilipino, ay pinakikitang inaapi at pinagsasamantalahan ng mga Amerikano, mayroong malaking pagnanais para sa kalayaan at pagsasarili. Ang ikatlong yugto ay tumutukoy sa hinaharap. Sa yugtong ito, pinakikita ang mga pangarap at adhikain ng mga Pilipino para sa isang malayang bansa. Sa huli, ipinakita ang tagumpay ng mga Pilipino sa pagkuha ng kanilang kalayaan na nagbubunsod ng isang bagong umaga para sa bayan. Ang dula ay puno ng simbolismo at mga talinghaga na nagbibigay sa pangarap ng mga Pilipino para sa kalayaan at kasarinlan. Ito ay isang mahalagang piraso ng panitikan